All right. Hello. And I almost said good morning, but maybe it's good evening where you are, my beloved Gemini soul sister, soul brother. So this is your 2022 forecast. I'm looking forward to seeing what the upcoming year has in store for you. If you are new to zodiac forecasts, make sure that you check out your sun, moon, and rising sign. If your love life is an area of interest, then also check out where your Venus sits and then watch that zodiac sign as well. If you want to get more videos, more insights, go ahead and subscribe here to the channel. And if you love this and want to get monthly zodiac forecasts, check out the link to subscribe to my member circle, because I do one each month for every zodiac sign so that they know where to focus their efforts to serve a little bit more and to step into their highest calling. Okay, but let's get started with your reading. What is the overall theme for Gemini in 2022? Okay. Interesting. I was called to start with a different deck than I have the other one. So we have Imrama, which is, where are you being called to journey to? So Gemini, I mean, you are one of the travelers. You are one of the wandering signs. So where are you being called to go in 2022? You're being invited to not only listen for the call, but answer it as well, to start that trek to wherever it might be. So this might actually be a get on a plane and go, but it also might be to explore a deeper aspect of yourself or something that's been coming to the surface for some time. It might be a wound, but I have to tell you, what I'm hearing is it's a soul's gift that you keep kind of putting on the back burner, saying, you know what, I'm not going to really dive into that. What I'm hearing specifically is tarot. Take what resonates. That's not for everyone. This is a general reading, but you know you have a gift to read tarot, or you have an interest in reading tarot. And again, just an example. And so 2022 is the year where you take that journey and you start to explore that soul's gift and how you can incorporate it into the work that you are already doing. Okay. And I see you getting creative, which Gemini is very creative, especially, oh my goodness, if you are Gemini and you have Leo as well in your big three, creative juices are always flowing, perhaps for you. But I see you being able to take whatever it is that you're being called to explore, to learn, and really making it work with whatever it is you are currently doing. And that's what allows it to become so uniquely yours. And this is what you're journeying with throughout the year of 2022. What a powerful start to your reading. I'm excited for you. And whatever it is that came to the surface, whatever it was when I said you're being called to explore a soul's gift, whatever came up, I want you to really sit with that and consider the journey, the path to playing with that a little bit more and giving yourself that time and energy to sit with it. Because again, it keeps being put on the back burner. And what I'm hearing is, for a lot of you, you're learning things that are more practical or more useful for you. It's almost like you already are in one career. And so instead of saying, I'm going to go and learn about tarot, that's really coming in very strong. Like, I'm having a hard time even finding another example in my channel. But it's like, instead of going and playing with, maybe you want to explore painting. Maybe you want to paint your own tarot deck. Instead of going and putting your energy there, you're like, well, but this is really what my current career would benefit from. And so you put your energy there, but it's not exciting to you. It's just kind of like, been there, done that, but I should go and get more training here. And Spirit is saying, it's time. You know what you need to know. You don't need any more training in what it is like is your 9 to 5 or your income producing thing. Now it's time for you to explore that passion and pursue that passion project for yourself. Don't worry so much about who else it's for. Right now, it's okay for it to be just about you, Gemini, in 2022. And I really am seeing you like starting out, okay, she said, and my computer just dinged. I love when it does this. But okay, she's saying, let it just be for me. And it is, you're going to show it up for you. And eventually it'll be for other people, but you don't have to worry about that right now. You don't have to think through that right now. Right now, Spirit just wants you to answer the call. It just wants you to take that step, go on that, take the path, follow the path. Let's get some guide energy. Yes, feeling it. Okay, so we have my beloved Odin here with us, working with you in 2022. It's all about psychic insight and spiritual gifts and really opening up to your intuition. You guys, because I think like your Gemini nature is very practical, very methodical, very much process oriented, and is seeking. You're in that Gemini has two energies, but the part of the Gemini energy that's very linear. And Odin is really asking you to let go of the linear process and instead to be in the heart, to follow your intuition and know it's going to lead you into some beautiful, beautiful things. But what's blocking you from really doing this, it's some familial wounds. We have white eagle, which is ancestor spirit. It says a family wound or pattern can be healed right now. And I think if you take a look through your family line, both maternal and paternal, you'll see that you have this history of doing the practical, of following the tried, true, and tested path rather than the path of the heart. And you have come here, you have stepped forward to really break that pattern and that cycle and do that ancestral healing, where it's less about what you should do or what you have to do and more about what you are called to do. Ooh, I just got chills. Love that. Okay, so let me know in the comments how that's resonating for you. Let's get some insight. Ooh, it's funny. So I have my Whispers of Love deck, which I don't view as romantic, but I went to touch it and I felt like Spirit like bounced my hand off. Okay, so not going there for you guys. All right, let's go ahead and get some more information. Awesome. So, all right, just saw what I saw. I can't unsee it now. Okay, so we have the water spirit here, which is manifesting dreams. On this card are two adorable little otters. I love otters. I think they're so cute. But water spirit, manifesting your dreams. So if you are feeling like time and time again, your dreams aren't manifesting, something is blocking them, what Spirit really wants you to know is that you have some big feelings around them that are blocking that, reasons that you shouldn't. And this is that theme again. Reasons why you shouldn't desire a certain thing, reasons why you shouldn't go after your truest dreams, your heart's deepest prayers. There's a lot of charge in regards to why you can't have it, why you shouldn't have it. And 2022 is the year where you start to reprogram that and go all in to wanting what you want and knowing that you deserve it, knowing that you are worthy of it, knowing that really, it's like the only thing that's standing between you and what you truly want is the fear that you shouldn't have it, or the belief that you shouldn't have it. And that is that family wound where you shouldn't follow your heart because your heart would get you in trouble, or it's not the practical thing and it won't lead to security. This might be in regards to finances, but Spirit is like really asking you to get into the good feelings about, what is possible for you if you not only step into your dream, but what kind of abundance could happen or could come into your awareness or come into your life as a result of stepping into your dream. All right. So right now it's like, what's moving? Thank you. It's like, what's moving your dream? Thank you. Okay. So it's like, what's blocking your dreams right now are these emotions of fear, of doubt, of shame, of unworthiness, of like not being smart enough, not being trained enough, or not being gifted enough. And that's all bull, because you are gifted, you are capable, you are worthy. And the next card that I had was Air Spirit, which is knowledge. And what I really feel like you are learning, this is heart-centered knowledge, not intellectual knowledge. So it's that shift for you, Gemini, that's going to be that's going to take some effort for you to really program these belief systems within you in 2022, but you're going to really start to learn and embody and know yourself as worthy and know yourself as smart and confident and gifted and beautiful and all the things. You're going to start to know that about yourself. So there's a little bit of a it's big. 2022 is a big year for you. It's almost like you're going to be flipping from one end of the spectrum to the other. And it sounds really big. And it sounds like, yeah, I'm not signed up for that. Not here for that in 2022. But if you allow it to happen, it's like you are going to start to see so much change in your human experience. If you are feeling like just, you don't like your job, you don't like the way your family energy is right now, you don't like the way your love life's going. Well, I'm feeling that from the way my hand was repelled off of Whispers of Love. But if you're feeling like life isn't what you want, that can take a significant change, and it will take a big change in 2022 as a result of you no longer buying into the beliefs that you were programmed with as a child. I'll just say it like it's coming through. I was trying to soften the blow, but yeah, it's like you were almost taught as a little person to only do the practical, to never follow your heart. My God, your heart's going to get you. If you follow your heart, you're going to end up broke. You're going to end up alone. You're going to end up all of these things. And so you have not followed your heart. And anytime you do, it's almost like you self-sabotage and you anticipate it being a failure. And that shit changes. I'm sorry for the language, but that changes in 2022 because you see yourself as you really are and not who you have been told you are. I love that. And I know it sounds like it's like you are literally throwing the paradigm on its head and living your best life in 2022. But I see you in that first quarter. So January, February, March, maybe I don't love to put struggling on it because doesn't that then manifest? Like really trying to, what I'll say is like kind of fumble through the lesson. Like, how do I go from believing these thoughts to feeling differently? And you've got support. You have resources. I know that a lot of you that are catching this video that are Geminis are also in the Wild Hearted Collective, and we are there to support you in this shift. Okay. Woo. All right. So some action steps. Feeling that. Oh, wow. Got 2 cards. Thought I was only getting 1. Let me set them up so I can see the full picture. All right, so first energy that we have is the 6 of Cups, which is a return to your innocence. This is childhood memories really needing to be revisited. Again, like I know some of you are in Wild Hearted Collective, so revisit that heal and play with your fairies because that's going to help you get in touch with that inner child and really start to repair some of the belief systems that were instilled in you as a little person. You're really going to start to see yourself differently. You're going to start to see your magic and buy into the magic. You so easily have bought into like your unworthiness, and it's going to take some time. It's going to take that energy and that effort on your behalf from you, but you're going to start to know yourself as worthy. You're going to see yourself as inherently worthy. And this message came through in another one of the zodiac signs, so there might be an overlap for you. So make sure you check out that sun, moon, and rising. But yeah, it's like you're going to start to, there is a reparenting happening of the inner child. I'm just breathing through that one. Because some of you are like, oh my God, I've done this so much. I'm so tired of the inner child healing. I'm so tired of the same messages. But I feel like, here's the other thing I'm picking up on. You've learned a lot. Gemini, you're natural learners. You're going to start to take it from knowing up here to knowing it in here. And that's when it gets real good and real exciting for you. And that's when you start to not just know from the heart space, but feel it. And that emotion is going to back that vision that you have for yourself. And it's going to start to manifest here on earth. Okay. So really, 2022 is a year of tying up some loose ends for you. And that's what's really going to make it possible for you to manifest this higher vision. I think you've been working on some of these soul wounds. I think you've been working on embodying that knowledge. And 2022 is when it really starts to set. Okay. Almost like cement. When you're laying the foundation of a house and you pour the cement and then you have to give it time to kind of sit there and harden up. That's what's happening for you in 2022. Okay. And then, I love this for you because it's so that water, air, spirit energy, which is temperance. So a year of balance, a year where the scales come and things feel a little bit more even. Things feel a little bit more, I'm hearing solid for you. And it's almost like maybe you have been working on building yourself up in regards to your career. And it's become a habit, but in 2022, you start to balance that out with career and passion project. Or maybe your career, and this isn't uncommon, but maybe your career is different than your mission, than your spiritual mission or your soul's purpose. And that is okay. That's so common, right? And we don't speak about that enough. Sometimes we think if your spiritual mission has to be also your career, and that's not always the case. But I feel like you've done what you need to do in regards to your career, and 2022 is a year where you can start to nourish the parts of you that want to step into spiritual mission, whatever that is for you. Like I said, I heard a lot of tarot earlier, but it's up to you, okay? Might not be tarot for you. And then we have the King of Discs, King of Pentacles, which is power and being in control. King of Discs is a master manifester. His visions are anchoring here into the world. He is abundant, mind, body, soul, all the things. And that, for this to be the final energy or one of the final energies in your reading, speaks volumes about what's coming your way in 2022. Again, and so, I love that. So it's almost like in 2022, your life fills out. I think for a while you've been working in order to live and in order to sustain yourself. It's been about generating a big income for yourself, or just getting secure and stable financially, emotionally, spiritually even. And in 2022, you get to build on that foundation. And so things that weren't possible before because you were really trying to get yourself set up, get the basics of life in order, all of the other things that were put on hold, you can now give a little bit more of your time and energy to. And that is so beautiful. I love it so much. Okay, let me just take a listen for these cards to see if there's anything I missed. Yes. Okay, so this inner child reparenting, it's not just play. It's not just fun. Some of you weren't given a childhood is what I'm picking up on. Some of you had to raise yourselves. And so when I say go out and have fun, go out and have a good time, it's like, I don't know how to do that. And that's okay, because reparenting the inner child, it's not necessarily about revisiting your childhood. It doesn't have to be. It can be about finding new ways to play, new ways to nurture your inner child. It doesn't mean, and I wrote about this, I'll link to it down in your video description. I have a guide to inner child healing that's over on my blog, over on my website. I'll link to it. But sometimes it's about finding what you, the grown woman, needs, or the grown man, if you're a dude, needs in order to enjoy life, in order to have fun, in order to reparent themselves. Okay, so it doesn't have to be like sitting on the floor and coloring, or like some of the things that I see constantly shared about inner child healing. It doesn't have to be like that. So I will share that down in your video description. Where do I want to go? Here we are. Okay. I've been ending with each video, I believe, with this deck. There's something about it that's just really speaking to me. So final energy, we have Clairvoyance. Card number 35 breaks down to an 8. Inspiration, interpretation, and trust. And doesn't that go along with this Imrama energy, right? So your starting energy and concluding energy holds a very similar frequency. Trust where you're called. Know that you wouldn't be receiving the call at all if you weren't meant to go there, if you weren't meant to take that journey. And I am feeling like, my goodness, this also feels very Odin energy to me, where your psychic gifts, your spiritual gifts will be developing over in 2022. And part of that is going to be just you giving it the space, you giving yourself the opportunity to play with them. There's that inner child, being able to play with them So we'll stick with that tarot example because it was coming in so strong. It's like maybe you have this desire to read cards, not just for yourself, but for other people. And so maybe you call up a girlfriend or your mom or whoever and just say, I want to just play. And I might get it really wrong, but will you be my guinea pig? Will you be my test case? And like, can we just do this? And it feels really fun, and the stakes are low, right? Like, like if I get it wrong, like it's fine because it's my friend and she knows I just want to play. I just want to have a good time with this for right now. But I see you giving yourself those opportunities and going on that journey and building those psychic gifts and coming out of 2022. So I know, like, I'm recording this, we haven't even entered it, but like going through and coming out of 2022 really with that life, again, a very full life, a life that isn't just I'm working all the time because I need to in order to survive. It's like you've gotten that down. Now you can invite some play, and now you can start to use your downtime not to replenish because the rest of life is really like weighing you down, but really giving yourself the opportunity to play with some of your areas of interest. I was going to say play with tarot, but your areas of interest, whatever they might be. All right, Gemini. So that is what I have for you. Really great energy for 2021. You're walking in with a lot of ideas and opportunities. And I would love to hear which one you follow and where you journey to, where you're called to. So let me know down in the video's comments. And I love you, and I wish you a very beautiful new year and a wonderful 2022. Bye.